guys, good afternoon. It's me, Cali. How is everyone doing today? I gotta tell you right off the bat, this is week 3 with no auction haul. Oh my god, I'm starting to have physical withdrawal symptoms. Sometimes life just interferes, and sometimes we become our own worst enemies and put obstacles in our paths that cause us to injure ourselves, which makes crutch walking hard. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't pinpoint what I did or when, sometime last week, moving stuff around in the Kon-Mari purge. I think it was manhandling the big suitcase full of candle wax. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I really hurt my ribs. On this side, it's been hurting for going on a week now. And definitely aggravated when I use the crutches. I've been holding a pillow to splint it, and I've been taking my ibuprofen, but it's not really abating, so I'm a horrible patient, as most nurses are, but I don't want to be foolish either. So if this continues, I am going to go at least get an x-ray. I know there's nothing that they're going to do other than what I'm already doing, but I don't want to further aggravate anything. And if I was able to use my wheelchair more easily, wouldn't be an issue, but not a good idea for me to be out because my crutch hits right there, right where it hurts. So I'm not having any other symptoms. Please don't worry about me. I've been still carrying on as normal. I'm just in a little bit of pain and holding my purple pillow, and I'm going to be fine. But that's what happens sometimes, and I need to slow down and chill out and relax a little bit. So, yeah, which is hard for me. You guys know I want to stay busy, but that's why I didn't go to the auction last night, and I miss everyone dearly, and I sent messages out to Patty and Kat and Ross. I'm thinking about you guys, and you guys know my list of people who I love over there. So, yeah. So it had nothing to do with like not wanting to go, because I really did want to go, and I talked to Tom and Nick, who everything is going great. Nick is doing wonderfully. I'm so proud of him. I just thought about that off in a tangent for a minute, but he's going to school and juggling his senior year of high school at the same time, and he's excelling. They're like asking him to do that's a whole nother story. That's not my story, but very proud of Nick this week, you know, and always good to have good news. Sometimes it's so hard. I've found that my children, sometimes raising them at becoming adults is much harder than when they were children, and you really have more control. It's been a challenge for me as a parent. So when really good news and good things happen, it's always good things going on. So that was good. I'm kind of all over the place. Let's see. I talked to you guys on Wednesday, so I gave you a sneak peek of the CD mandala, which, I don't know, can I show you guys? Let's see if I could show you up in the window. Wow! Well, I could definitely show you the couch. There we go. I have them hanging up there. So, sorry about that, you guys. Oh my god. I know, Sadie and Elise, if you're watching, I know you guys say you watch my videos, but you must cringe at my lack of filming skills. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Wednesday, you guys saw the mandalas, and I posted the video as part of the hashtag Love Spring Art for the Creative Arts Collaboration, and I've gotten a wonderful response on that. And I know, you know, great minds think alike. So many people commented that they were doing the same thing, or they had seen it on Pinterest and they wanted to do their own version, and please let's do more. And Patty, yes, we'll do some, sister. So they've been great fun, and I told you I had a blast with them. I had some comments like, what was my favorite medium to use, and I think I shared with you guys that it was the Sharpies, because I had the most control, although I have not yet tried any type of a glass paint marker. So are the Deco Art ones any good? Maybe I'll get some of those in my next order. So I had a really good response to that, and I love them. I hung them up with some of my galaxy balls with beads, and I just love them. I sit here in the morning and have my coffee and drink my green juice, and I'm loving everything I'm looking at lately is sparking joy. And, you know, again, I'm going to talk about Kon-Mari. Even though I need to be taking it easy, I think the bulk of the heavy work getting through the kitchen this week was phenomenal for me. And Tom, bless him, was able to do a huge load. We went to the United Way and combined it with a trip to my favorite Indian restaurant, which is always good fun. But so we got a big chunk of that stuff that was in my kitchen out of here, and then there's more dishes and things, which I'm going to let my daughter go through before I send that off, but it just feels so clean and light, and everything is staying perfect, you guys. Obviously, I have to dust, and I have to vacuum, and I have to clean the floors, and you got to clean the bathroom, and, you know, that's going to be a given for the rest of your life if you have a household that you care about. But as far as things staying neat, you know, because everything has a home, and I'm glowing about this Kon-Mari method. And it's taking me a lot longer than I thought. I told you guys, I thought that I could do this like within a month. And that was just unrealistic. I'm going to let it take as long as it takes. But a lot of you are anxious for me to get to my art supplies. I'm actually saving that like a reward for myself to the very end. I have to tell you, there's going to be a lot more mundane stuff. Like I told you, I have an overabundance of candles and wax, and I have to do my witchy stuff. I have to do, I have frames and just various little categories. And thank you, Maricha, she gave me a detailed list of like a Kon-Mari checklist type of thing, which I won't be using, but it was cool to look at. I'm pretty much through the hard part now, and I have to tailor things, but it's not going to take me too much longer because really I just have a bunch of little subcategories to go through. But it's been so wonderful. It changes your life in a lot of ways. So that's been going really good. What else is going on? I told you I finally made it to the post office and mailed out some stuff, and I have more happy mail that I want to send out. So I'm not, I want to start making more like postcards and mixed media things like that. I'm not a card maker. I don't think I ever will be. I have no desire to do that, but I do like doing these little mixed media postcards. So last night I was just playing around with that technique with the cling wrap again, that from Cat Hands Mixed Morsels. And I love that. So these are just backgrounds for now. And I'm going to work with these, and they're postcard size, so I want to send some of these out for happy mail too. So that was making me happy. I couldn't really do a lot last night, and I can't just sit and watch TV. I always have YouTube going, honestly, but I don't sit and watch it. I'm always doing something else, which is why I told you I love people who talk through their videos, because if it's music, there's a chance I might not like your music, or I don't pay attention to it as much, honestly. I kind of get lost with those kind of videos, so I want to hear people talking at me. That's what I prefer. So I'll put that on and do other things, but I was kind of last night. So anyway, I'm going to heal. I am going to take it easy and maybe just read a book. Oh my gosh, haven't done that in a while. You guys have any good book recommendations? Yeah, I have to check my Kindle and see if there's something to download. But I'll be finishing the postcards today. Oh, and yesterday, for those of you who follow me on Facebook, and if you would like to, all my links are below. I always have in the description box. I always put everything. I did a recipe yesterday that I saw, speaking of YouTube videos, the Vegetarian Baker here on YouTube. I love his videos, and a lot of his stuff is vegan. So this recipe in particular was vegan, and I made the baked avocado fries with spicy aioli dipping sauce. Oh my goddess. You guys, I know it's like super high in fat. I love my fat. But come on, it's avocados, right? vegan mayo. The sauce was vegan mayo, lime juice, crushed garlic, and sriracha. And it was so easy. Slice an avocado, dip it in flour, unbleached flour, or flour, rice flour, whatever. Dip it in almond milk, and then breadcrumb with like salt and pepper and a little paprika. Bake on a greased baking sheet for lightly greased. 450 for 20 minutes. Flip them halfway through. I ate like 2 yesterday, 2 whole avocados almost, and then like fell into a food coma. But it was so good. I posted a picture on the and the link to his video yesterday. But speaking of food videos, do you guys remember? And speaking of books to read, do you remember? And speaking of Sadie and Elise, hi girls, we will get together for Thai food very soon after you pass your test, Sadie. Okay? Their friend Lydia, the punk rock pop poet, goddess, rock star, chef, hedonist, Wonder Woman. I have not yet tried any of her recipes, so I'm going to today. And I've been wanting to do this curried red lentils since I got the book. And I'm going to do this recipe today. Although I don't have red lentils. I only have regular lentils. So I'm being a rebel from the start. But I don't think it's going to matter much. Is it going to matter much? Let me know below if it's going to matter much. I don't think it will. But I'm going to do this recipe. I'm going to film it. I will give the big shout out to Miss Lydia Lunch, who I someday hope to meet. And so that's what I plan on doing today. And I'll let you guys know how that turned out. And I will post pictures on Facebook. So I think that's all that's going on, you guys. What else? Friday night. This past Friday night, my friend Jeff and Bob and their friend Larry play in a group called The Acquaintances. And, 4 years ago, for, 7 years or so, I used to hang out they were friends with my ex, Mark, who I'm still friends with. Hi, Mark. I used to sing with Bob and Jeff and Bob and Jeffy a lot. And there's footage of me. My early YouTube videos are Jeff Enton on guitar. And they were playing locally at a restaurant pub nearby. And I really, really, really wanted to go. And it would have been, like a trip down memory lane. And Tom was going to come and we were going to get something to eat and check out the restaurant. And anyway, long story short, like I said, the universe intervened and I didn't make it out. So I'm hoping to... Jeffy, if you're watching this, I am going to call you soon and we're going to get together for lunch. And it's hard, you guys. I told you I'm such a hermit in the wintertime that I tend to be a recluse, and I don't want my friends to feel like I don't love them, because I do. And those of my true friends know that I do. And, I wish there were enough hours in the day. But so I miss seeing them as well. And what are you going to do? I take it in stride. If that's what it's meant to be, that's what it's meant to be. So I am going to really make this a short video today. And I hope you will forgive me and understand and bear with me as I pull this body together and heal, because that's what I'm going to do. Full moon on Monday in Virgo. Yay, Virgo. So I'm hoping to use this good energy and focus this for a time, like I said, of healing and renewal. And I'm getting itchy to get my hands in the dirt and transplant and plant and grow and do my garden. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious with the my Kon-Mari, the kitchen purge that I just did. Laurie Richardson commented that, oh, those mugs you want to use, she had great ideas. You could use them for planters, and oh, that shortbread thing for clay, and that, and you guys, I get it. And that's why I've accumulated stuff. And I think that's why we all do. I see the potential in everything, in the smallest scrap of paper, but that's where it gets out of hand. And so I've trust me, I keep And thank you for the suggestions and thank you for commenting. And I'm so grateful. I just had to laugh because it's like with that kind of thinking, then you never get rid of anything because, so honestly, with this method, when you, with those certain items, I was able to they were in my cabinets, I wasn't using them. And I do have and I'll show you when I get to the garden purge, which I won't be able to do until it's warmer. I do have some of those types of things with the faces and really cool little planters, and I have an abundance, above and beyond an abundance. So to be able to hold those things and, let them go and release them, knowing that the next person who comes upon them it's going to spark joy, it's going to continue, and maybe they'll be used. And so that's how I have to think about it. But you're absolutely right, and trust me, I was thinking the same things. But you just get into that mindset where you realize it's served its purpose. So I had no problem letting those things go, but thanks for the tip again. And yeah, so but you guys, I probably will be purging this week. Even though I'm healing, I can sit here and do, I can do things. So I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. I can't even tell you what I have upcoming this week because it's kind of a nice and easy. I'm feeling really good otherwise, other than the rib thing. Life is good. So I hope life is good for you as well. I love you all madly. Yeah, I'm feeling the love. So I'll talk to you soon. You'll see me on Wednesday for sure. And I keep posting away. So follow me on Facebook if you haven't. And thank you to those of you who have been following my, I have, like an art page also on Facebook, The Flying Spider, which also I link below. And, it's a lot of the same stuff that I have on my Facebook page, but it's more like art related and, yeah. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And have a great week. And I'll talk to you soon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post my Lydia Lunch's lentil recipe video today, later on. So stay tuned for that, all right? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. See you Wednesday.